Hey y'all, hey.
Hey guys, welcome to the MASE and SHADY show. We are back after a little hiatus, but we are back and we have a lot to talk about tonight. How you doing tonight,
Yes.
Mace?
I'm trying, I'm just trying to be a survivor. Just trying to be a survivor. I have to change the profile to Michael Jackson because, that's how I have been looking at my timeline all this week. I've been looking like these stink, dirty hoes. Look,
We're gonna talk about a few. We're gonna talk about them in a minute. How y'all doing tonight? Hey,
let's
thank
see
you
what we got.
everybody.
Hey Cleo. Oh, hey, my homegirl Fatima. Hey Fatima. Hey Kimmy Nicole.
Thank y'all for joining us. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of adulterous activity, a lot of
I got a lot
breakup.
to say about that. I got a lot to say about that.
And I know you do because y'all was the ones that didn't believe me. Oh, there you go.
There I
You give me
go.
a little Tina.
There I go. Heard you was looking for me.
It's good to see you. So let's get started. We have to do some church announcements first. And this is very sad news. And it was kind of unexpected. It was unexpected for me. As y'all know,
Hey, Char.
Irish, hey Shar, Irish from 702 passed. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I had no idea anything was going on with Irish. You know,
She was sick.
she was with 702, as you all know, and since the group kind of they was doing a little bit of things, performing, a little bit recently, but I didn't know that she was going through something. So she passed. Did they say what it was? Because all I know is that
They
she was
never
almost
actually
ill.
said they never actually said exactly what she passed away from. But if I'm not mistaken, because her twin sister, sleep in peace, her twin sister, Orish, her twin formerly of 702 as well. Remember when the group had 4 people? And she passed away in 2008. But I believe they had the same medical problem. And I think Irish just survived longer, if I'm not mistaken. But she was sick, and I do believe her sister, Amisha, that's the sister name, correct? Misha did mention
I know they have similar names.
Misha did mention something to that effect when they were on the Carlos King produced show with of the one that recently just came on BET with Total with Pam.
R&B.
Or no, it was I forgot the name. If somebody remember the name, please
Them
drop
was
that in the
R&B.
chat. It wasn't R&B Divas. It could, but it was with Pam from Total, Aubrey Ade. Making it was like something like they was coming together and trying to make a super group, and they had
Encore.
Encore.
The
Exactly.
Encore. Was she on the Encore? I thought the
She was
other
on
one was on
Encore
the
along with her
Encore.
sister. She was on Encore along with her sister, and
Oh.
and they did mention that she was sick, I believe, because hey Yvette, they did mention because she said, my sister's in suffering every day, like she's in pain and she's pushing through and she's showing up. And I do believe she did mention that when somebody was missing, I guess, rehearsals.
Mm-hmm.
So she did mention it, but
I pray for her family. This is, very sad news. She was very young. I believe she was 34. I want to
no, she couldn't have been.
You take that
She's
back.
40. She had to be 44 or in her 40s because me and her is probably close in age.
Let me find out for sure because I'm getting not my age, not her age. It's the wine.
You got wine, child?
I'm drinking wine too.
I was about to drop some tequila in my juice,
It's just about tequila.
If I want to drop, because today, if I drink, my mouth is going to get crazy. If I drink with the stories that we got going on.
Yeah, I believe she was in her 40s. Let me see. 43.
Yeah.
She was 43. So rest in peace to Irish. I'm very sad to hear about that. So I wanted to.
Yeah, I am too. And in other tragic news, actually, I believe it's just watch out news. I don't know if you guys have been keeping your ears close to the streets, but I have. I stalk serial killers. Like that's one of my hobbies. And it's seemingly like something is going on in LA. 2 models, actually, I think it was 3 now, was found dead in their apartment. under suspicious circumstances. I know.
Weren't they all black models?
They were all black. It's a pattern here because I stalk serial killers. I could have worked for the FBI. It's a pattern here. They're all black models. They were all
I think they were all black models.
Yes.
I did see. I saw that story.
Yeah, within I think within blocks of each other. So this could be. I'm keeping my eye on this because it's crazy out there.
Yeah, y'all need to stay vigilant. It's a lot of crazy folk out there. Let's move to the next thing. We have to talk about Tiffany Haddish embarrassing herself at the VMAs. Let her tell it she's best friends with Shakira and she know her like that. So y'all see the video on the red carpet. Tiffany Haddish was seen screaming Shakira's name, Shakira, Shakira, Shakira. You can see Shakira and her team trying to exit stage left while she's doing that. I don't know. But
Shakira was trying to slide out the building.
Kind of broke up with you. But I mean, they do have photos together. But just because you have photos with someone doesn't mean that you're best friends.
Was that before or after the infamous Beyonce party? Does they have photos before or after the infamous Beyonce party?
Was those photos before or after?
Yeah, because a lot of people stopped messing with Tiffany after that, and the thing with the kids.
I know she pissed Beyonce off when she did that.
But when you piss Beyonce off, you piss the world off.
Yeah,
people don't know that.
But Beyonce in careers, we was talking about
Beyonce's pissed. You gotta ask Carrie Hilson because when Beyonce's pissed, the world's pissed, honey. You pissed the world off.
In your career, if she wants to. If not her fans will in your career. I think
exactly. And that's what
Tiffany.
We found out first of all, how did you even get that close to Beyonce's face to do this to her?
But forgetting that and just going off this instance, a lot of people have spoken out. Did Marlon Wayne say that he couldn't deal with Tiffany because Tiffany was too much?
I believe
he called and broke up with her over the phone. It's just hey, Ranting. It just seemed like I know she doesn't represent all black women, but she's just not a good representation at the same time. You know what I mean? She's
really annoying and corny. She's corny and annoying, and she's not funny. She could have been an A-list.
She could have been A-list because she was doing movies. You was in movies with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett, and then you just and then that scandal happened with the videos with the kids, and then that came out, and then it's just
no, because I need to. Did the black community appoint Tiffany Haddish as funny? Does anybody in the chat think that Tiffany Haddish is funny?
Kevin Hart is funny. I don't think we appoint.
No, but I think these black
people are funny.
This is the whole agenda. I think they have a funny moment. That's what happened. They have a funny moment that the persuasions catch, and they be like, "Oh, get that lady in my office. I love the way she shucks and jives. Get her in my office." And after a funny moment, because she's not funny. You can have a funny moment, but you're not consistently funny.
I don't think she's funny unless the writers make her funny, and we're on a writer's strike, and you're just out here looking stupid. That writer's strike is still going on. There are no shows out.
Well, people are crossing the picket lines. They down to the thing. They crossing the picket lines. People are mad that a lot of shows are still going on, like a lot of talk shows. Like
Sherry and because they got
Drew Barrymore. Because recently, I didn't even know Drew Barrymore had a show. Drew
Barrymore had a show?
I didn't know until she came out and was apologizing. She came out and said she apologized that, that she has to go back. She's going back to work. Yeah, but I was like, Drew, first of all, Drew, who knew? I didn't even know. That should be the name of your show.
That's a long time to be on strike. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. And I can't go 4 months without a check. I don't know where I'd be 4 months without a check. I'm sorry. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the strike has actually been longer than that, but I don't know how they're doing it, with this strike. I understand y'all want to make more money. And also this week, Monique was on social media.
That's
talking
what
about,
I was going to bring up. I was like,
baby, and you bringing up money that's supposed to be owed to you from 20 some years ago. I do feel like you were owed that money, but if you ain't got it 20 years later, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I do believe Monique has a point. I think in this case right here, Monique does have a point. Monique, they are playing her. The Parkers is on Netflix. The Parkers is everywhere, and they are running reruns of the Parkers. And the reason why that people do turn into the Parkers is for Monique and Countess Vaughn. Like, and for them not to receive anything, they deserve something, even if it's 8 cents on a dollar or something. They deserve some type of reoccurring income for what they put into the show, because the Parkers was them. Like, it's sad. It was supposed to be in their contract, and
I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. It's just that it was 20 years ago. And what did y'all put in y'all contract? Did y'all get y'all lawyers involved? Are y'all suing CBS? Or are y'all just demanding
I think it was supposed to be in perpetuity. I think it was in perpetuity. I believe it's supposed to just keep going on throughout the duration if the show is being played. And the show is being played.
You said the professor not getting no check. He over there having dinners with the guy from.
Ain't nobody care about Professor Ogilvy. Ain't nobody care about Professor Ogilvy.
The guy that was with Maxine Shaw. What was his name?
Attorney at law, not Maxine Shaw. Attorney at law.
The guy that Kyle Barker.
Kyle Barker.
Kyle Barker and Professor Ogilvy have been seen canoodling, having their best life, and I just feel like.
And Cal be down to. I follow Cal on Instagram. If y'all get a chance, follow him. I don't know his real name in person, but Google it. But I do follow him on Instagram, and Cal be down to the thing cooking. Like, he be in the kitchen just getting it on. He just be cooking. And is Cal one of the girls? Because Cal,
I think Cal is one of the children.
I think he's one of the way he be sashaying around the kitchen. He be putting me to shame. I'm like, he has a little apron on him.
Yeah, and Professor Ogilvy be out in the streets and having a blast.
But speaking of Monique, in the rumor mill, according to Kim E. Whitley, everybody know Kim E. Whitley, y'all. I think she was on Friday and Friday too, because I was down to the Instagram just strolling, and I came across the Millie Chun page.
Miss Millie Chun.
I came across her page, and she had up there that Kim E. Whitley done went down to the thing and said that she had a sexual encounter with Monique and Gerald Levert. And that, it was after that she was talking to Gerald.
This is coming from Media Takeout, though. That's the source. Let's consider the source. We got to take
this with a grain of salt. We don't know if this is true. This is all allegedly. She could be just joshing or who knows. But the story was like really had me like thinking and seeing this stuff, because like everyone knows I'm visual. If you tell me something, I see it happening. Like I'm standing there. And she said,
Kim said that's not true, but that's why I said Media Takeout put out anything. Like they
but it was just the funniest thing. Like she said that she was kicking it with Gerald, and then Monique used to kick it with Gerald too. And one night they was both there, and he sweet talked them back to his bedroom, and they all was getting in the bed broke. I was just like, what the hell? Like, I did not want that image in my head. So now, like, for the past couple of days, I've been like hearing Gerald Levert sing and hearing Monique talking about skinny bitches is evil. It's a lot. It's a lot. She shouldn't have never said that.
It's a lot when two big people get together. And I know I have a friend who was like, two big people can't be together. I just feel like, I don't know.
Yes, they could.
I feel like it could work.
No, three big people can't be together.
In one bed, I don't know, but I do believe Monique was having her escapades, though. I do believe that, but by her not shaving her legs,
that's why it was believable. Now that she came out as as a part of the LGBTQ, now that she came out, it was just believable. And I'm like, oh, Monique, you was getting busy, but two people won't break the bread.
I don't know. She came out. She said that she had a fantasy.
No, she said. no. We got to watch the comedy special again. But 3 big people will definitely break the bed. I don't know about
she
2
say
big
that she had a fantasy
No. It was more than fantasy.
about
No, she said that she's like that, and that was the reason why that she couldn't tell her grandmother. Like that was her. She said her grandmother raised her, and that she couldn't confess to her grandmother her real feel, like who she was, because of of thing, and that
how it is.
Yeah, and so but I do believe she alluded to the fact that she had her experiences.
I don't know if I
she's
believe these rumors about her and Kim Whitley.
I just don't want to see these rumors about her and Kim. Like they should have never saw it, because now I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it.
I just feel like if stuff happened, keep it in the bedroom. I don't like it when people just tell stuff that should be private. Y'all need to learn how to have some discretion. Everything don't have to be for social media. So let's move on to the next story. We have Van from Black Ink. We have Van from Black Ink stealing from the shop and getting the shop in the Black Ink Houston shut down because he was stealing from the register.
Is this Ryan's shop?
So no, this was Caesar was actually opening a Houston location, and Van was supposed to be partnering in it, but you stealing from the register. So the partners, decided to close down the shop because he was one of the major people behind it. And they said he was doing a lot of shady practices, and they have video of him. And the video is posted and it's on social media of him going to the shop after hours
with his finger
and going to the register and stealing. The second person at Black Ink stealing from the register.
You sticky fingered bastard. Oh my God.
What's going on? What's really going on?
I guess he said times is hard on the boulevard. He put his investment in so he can take it out. That's what he said. He said investment in.
Well, they shutting the whole shop down, so ain't nobody getting no investment. I mean, why would you mess up your own money? That's stupid to me. But that's what ninjas do. That's what ninjas do. So
poor Caesar, he cannot catch a break.
I mean, that's all we can say on that. What'd you say?
I said poor Caesar. Poor Caesar can't catch a break. You open in the shop.
Caesar's trash too.
That's my Gemini brother. That's another fellow Gemini. I keep track of the Geminis. That is another Gemini who's just.
He got fired for beating up a dog, but not beating up his dog.
He should have went down for beating. I don't condone that. That dog, he should have never hit that dog. I love animals.
He hit that dog for no reason. And then that's what got him fired. And then you got mad at Teddy.
I can't believe that he beat that dog.
The rest of them. You got mad at the rest of them for being on the show, but why would they need to stop their money if you got fired? He wanted everybody else to stop doing the show because he got fired. And they still doing the show. I don't think it's interesting. I stopped watching after Kit left because I didn't like how they did Kit.
Kit's a loose. Kit Kat was very loose. Kit had a loose.
Well, speaking of loose, let's talk about Tim's because Tim's has allegedly been slinging her loose puss allegedly across Hollywood, and it's been a couple rumors that's been out there of Tim's being pregnant by either Future or Drake. Now, I believe the Future part. I believe the Future part.
I don't believe Drake. I do believe Future.
So the Drake part, I don't really see it, but the Future part, I can totally see her messing around with Future and possibly being pregnant by Future. What do you think?
I said
are these rumors or?
I said this on my channel. I said,
well, these are rumors, but do you believe the rumors?
Yeah, I said this on my channel. I said, if she's pregnant by Future allegedly, art is about to imitate life. Her song 5 a.m. I'm here 5 a.m. I'm sitting here alone 5 a.m. You're gonna be rocking back and forth singing that song, messing around with him. I hope these rumors are not true.
I just feel like, girl, just get your career off the ground before you F it up for yourself. I mean, Future might be a good
I'm glad I
time.
found out that she was a girl.
She's doing nice.
Very attractive woman.
Tim's. I saw she didn't say that it wasn't true. She just was like y'all corny or something like that, or y'all mad. I think she said y'all mad or something like that. But
Girl,
I don't
ain't nobody
know.
mad.
Yeah, it was a
if it's you about to be mad.
Catherine. It was a loose statement. She was saying, "Oh, y'all mad." She didn't say it wasn't true. She said, "Y'all mad." We mad for what? That you about to be the how? How many kids he got?
I don't even know.
It's
I don't
over
even
10, right?
I have no idea.
And he's still mad at Sierra for living her best life. Sierra pregnant again. Like Sierra stay pregnant with her new husband. Like they over there.
Like,
I mean, having a relationship, living her life,
and how old is
she is not worried about no future.
And how old is Sierra? Sierra said ain't none of her eggs. Sierra said ain't none of her eggs geriatric. She said
Sierra is having babies. I'm like, girl, you pregnant again? I'm gonna go ahead, Sierra. But if Tim's want to mess with Future, I say use protection, stay on that birth control. Keep a plan B next to you in your purse. I just you gotta be smart. If you gonna be in the streets, you gonna be for the streets. Be smart, because these rumors about you sleeping with Drake and Future is not good for the kingdom, and I just don't like it for you. I feel like you have a lot of potential, and you look pretty and everything. I just need you to tighten it up.
And what is she? She's
what
African.
Do you think?
She's African.
I believe she's Nigerian. I want to say she's Nigerian.
She's pretty. She's very pretty.
She's very pretty.
The voice is different. I'm just glad I found out that she was a girl, because I swore that she was a guy. Hearing her songs, but she's a beautiful woman. Obviously, very talented. Just don't be no fool. Stay out of Future school.
Yeah, let's move on to the next thing.
I want to get
Catherine
says, I want to go directly to ACS News. I'm going to go to BCW News.
Where is your IUD? I don't think IUDs are all that safe, personally. I don't think so.
Oh my God, child! Don't even mention an IUD. I had the IUD.
I'm not a woman. So
I can. I had an IUD.
I don't know.
I had like a 7-year IUD. I think it was like 5 or 7 years, but I ended up keeping it in longer than expected, because when I went to get it removed, the lady was trying to remove it, and the doctor there, because it was like at the local, like the small little clinic. I went to go try to get it removed, and it was like he couldn't get out. So she's like, let me call in an expert doctor. So this doctor came in with her gloves on and her mask. Like she's like, move out the way. Like she was some type of expert. But my legs is in the stirrup. You know, I'm sitting here exposed. Like I'm just exposed. So she's like, move, let me see. So she's trying to get it out. So I was like, whoa. So she was like, oh no, it's in there. She was like, it's embedded in there. You're gonna have to go to the hospital and have it taken out. So she said, hospital and have it taken out. I was like, hospital and have it taken out. So she was like, but don't worry, it's still affected. Like the hormones is still working or whatever. That's the sensation that's keep sending out to get you pregnant. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about hospital take it out. How are they going to get this thing out? So she was like, no, they'll go under it with a camera and they'll remove it. So she said, but you can keep it in. It's only been 5 years. Come to find out, was the Mirena or something, the IUD or something. You could use it for an extra 2 years. So I ended up leaving it in for like another year, because I was like procrastinating going to the doctor to get it taken out, because once they said, turk it out, it was just like really, I was like, oh my God, I'm just leaving. So I finally got my nerves up to go get it taken out, because when they put it in, I mean, when they put that thing in, it didn't hurt going in, but when I stood up, it felt like somebody gut punched me. I was like, oh, and I was just like, just let it stay there for the rest of my life. But when I went to go I thought I was going to expect that same pain, and I was sitting there bracing, but they just slid it out. It was like nothing. It was really fast. But I wouldn't recommend that IUD, because like it got embedded in my uterus wall. It got embedded in there, and so I wouldn't want to implant anything foreign in me ever again. I just hope my eggs are pouty.
I don't know. I just feel certain way about a foreign object just implanted in you. I just feel like the pills are probably the safest route, but
I used to do Depo, but I used to. Now I'm back on the Depo. I'm back on the Depo shots. But I used to do the Depo, but before I got my surgery. But they was telling me that, oh, the Depo makes you big. So I was blaming like everything, you know, like, oh, that's why I'm swole up. It's the Depo. So that's why I switched. I thought it was the Depo. I didn't think it was just me eating bags of potato chips and packs of bacon. I was like, it's the Depo, it's making me fat. It couldn't have been, you know, I'm eating whole cakes. But I blamed it on the Depo and got the IUD, and I wouldn't recommend it. But now I'm back to the Depo. But we need to get into some BCW.
So let's talk about.
I want to talk about
these
Krishan.
breakups. It's been a lot of breakups lately.
I want to get to Krishan.
We'll talk about Krishan next. Let's talk about Krishan and Walmart with the baby hanging out with the little harness, and the baby was bit backwards, and the baby can't be more than a month old.
The baby is not even 2 weeks old.
The people are calling her out for her parenting.
This is more than the baby doing a back bend in Walmart and her walking the dog.
She was in Walmart. I mean, it looked like she was trying to return something.
No, we got to go all the way back.
Was she in the customer service line?
No, we gotta go back. This is serious business. This girl just had this baby 2 weeks ago, I believe. I believe the baby's 2 weeks old. First of all, why are you out the house? Second of all, why is your baby out the house? Third of all, cover that baby head. The mold is open. Third of all, cover your uterus. Your womb is open. She had the baby. This baby done been more places than I've been in 5 years in 2 weeks. This baby done been to the studio. This baby done been to church and got baptized. This baby done been. This baby has been all around the world. Like, what the hell? Like, when did these young mothers already? When would these young mothers think that you could spit out a baby, just scoop the baby up, grab, and just be out in the street like that? She had the baby in the studio with music blasting and said the baby had on headphones. How you put headphones on a 2-week-old baby? First of all, the head is not even hard. You're gonna get permanent headphones indented in the baby head. It's crazy. And
I just want her to shape the baby head so the baby don't have a funny shaped head.
No, it's gonna have 2 headphone prints in it because she got headphones on
either. The daddy is
How you put headphones on the baby?
The daddy is horrible.
Like, everybody, she's like, somebody should have helped her at Walmart. She said, well, they shouldn't have been talking about it.
It's not our job to police. It's not our job to, well, it is our job to protect children, but her mother, she has a mother. And she has
at what point, the way you conduct yourself and the way you present yourself on TV, who wants to go up to you and be like, hey, your child's making a backward C? Like, you don't want to go to somebody like that and say anything like that, but you put this out here. You're on social media, so everything is up for judgment. And yes, we are judging you. Like, first of all, that's not a baby doll. That is a real living, breathing baby. What the hell? And then you name the baby when
they really should have been a baby seat. You know, the little
like, you're
seat that you
dumb, like, so smart but so dumb. Like, and then she got online and tried to downplay people that was trying to give her advice. How you give me advice and you broke? A lot of rich people are stupid. A lot of people with money is ignorant and dumb. Like, this is about.
I just feel like let her be ignorant. Let her be ignorant. Unfortunately, the baby, that's her mama. That's the baby's mom. So
this baby, still. I haven't had a baby in a while, but so is baby still born with moles? With they mole, like the soft spot in their head? Or like.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna stop, is it?
You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know, because you're not used to cover the baby head, like, cover the baby mole, even if it's summer. Like, you don't want no draft.
I guess you feel like it's the summer. You know, I know what you mean, like put the little head on and everything.
Yeah, because you're supposed to keep that covered or whatever. Because even if you don't know, like, even if your newborn baby has the hiccups, if your baby get the hiccups, you blow in the top of their head, right there where that soft spot is, it'll stop the hiccups like that. That thing that's in our head that needs to close, that never really closes. It always stays kind of soft. So it's there for some type of reason, but it does something. And you don't need to be like, it's just exposed. Like, and these women, you drop off the baby like a puppy, like you have a litter and you just step out and get up and walk away. Like,
I mean, what do we expect? It's Krishan. She was just on Baddies, north, south, east, or west. I don't know which one.
How you even
She
have
was
it
on
on?
that pregnant, showing, you know. So I don't know why she was doing Baddies while she was about to give birth to a child. But I mean, I guess, you know, she needed them chase to come in.
Not to mention, y'all, she done signed a contract with Blueface to MILF Entertainment. And her and Stewie was arguing about who is the first lady of MILF. They are both dummies. Ain't nobody better. They're both stupid.
I think Blueface is an idiot, and they're idiots for being with him and having kids by him. I feel so sorry for their children, because Blueface got CPS called on him multiple times because, number one, you asking your child if he gay and he just trying to get some fruits or snacks in the cupboard. And you got strippers in the house with the kids.
He wasn't getting much out that
cupboard. Going on live with and telling the people on the live to watch your child while you go smash Stewie in the back. Like, that's crazy. That's you got the people on live watching your child. You put the phone in front of the child and say, "Y'all watch him while I go smash Stewie."
It's crazy that
it's a mess.
And when I watch it, because I knew people were dumb, but I think the pandemic, because that's when I really started really watching social media from boredom. I'm like, people are stupid. Like, oh my God, look how dumb these people are.
There's a lot of dumb people out here. So, I mean, let's pray for the children.
Save the children.
And let's pray for Jenny Mai. She's getting no more dark meat. The dark meat has let her go. Jenny Mai and Young Jeezy are getting a divorce. The people are saying that Jenny Mai was not being submissive to her husband, and that she invited her mammy and her brother to live in the household, and Young Jeezy was getting sick of them. He was spending a lot of time away from the home. Jenny Mai was not obeying him and being a submissive Asian woman that she said that she was going to be, that she wasn't trying to do her own thing, and they're just getting a divorce. What do you think?
We knew this bitch wasn't submissive.
He had the perfect Asian woman.
I knew this bitch wasn't submissive when she was down to the real Jenny Chung Lee, dark meat on the side, my Jenkins. Please, when she sat there down to the thing talking about, yeah, I like my main meal white. I like the white meat, and I like a little dark meat on the side. Jeezy is a damn fool forever. But you know what, Jeezy you get what you deserve, because that's what you get for wrenching over there, thinking that you're gonna get a woman that's whatever you like, I do for you, or whatever you like. That's what you thought that's the
idea.
That's what he thought he was going to get, because he thought he was back down to the Taiwan or back in the Koreas, where he said he had went to with his father that was in the army, and the first time he saw an Asian woman, he thought that the Asian woman was the most beautiful thing that he ever saw, and he thought it was going to be whatever you like, I do for you. She thought that was going to happen, but that wasn't going down. Jenny Mai is a she is what do you call it? She is a hip Asian. She is not with that. She's been on the south side of LA.
I think she's more Hollywood. She's more Hollywood, and she's more, I think she's just has a single girl mindset, because they said that she was walking the kids to work, and Jeezy told her walking the kids to school, and Jeezy said, you don't need to be walking on the street because people might find out where we live and follow us home and stuff, and she wasn't being obedient. So it just the people that's the reason that they're getting a divorce. But Jenny Mai did an interview, and she had nothing but nice things to say about Young Jeezy.
Well, she should. She
had nothing to say about him. I think that she wants the marriage to work, and Jeezy's just done with it.
I think Jeezy is over it. He had his little thing on. He's over it. He's out. And oh wow, now she's a single Asian mother.
If the glue don't meet Dart, hold on. If the glue meat don't want her, now the Dart meat, who she's gonna get next?
She may go back to her type of meat. She may go to Kung Pao meat, dark meat.
I'm sorry, but I don't see a whole lot of people dating Asian men. They'll be going for the Asian man.
I know, and it's sad.
Those
Asian men are very nice, and they like black women as well. But Jenny. Well, maybe she'll go to the Latina route. She may go to Latina route because the rumors have it that her and Mario Lopez look like they was getting kind of.
Oh, I did see that rumor.
Videos did surface of Jenny, dark meat on the side, saying she may want some sazon and roscondules on the side because
Mario Lopez is a Mario Lopez from the 80s. He's a slut from the 80s.
Don't talk about Slater. Don't talk about Slater because he was always
Saved by the Bell. He was messing with everybody on that cast, breaking backs in on Saved by the Bell.
Jesse, Lisa Turtle, Kelly. He was taking down Jesse, Lisa, Kelly.
He messed with all of them.
Let me tell you. Oh well, because he could have messed with me too. Because Slater could have got. I love me some Slater.
Slater had the Jerry curls. You remember he had the Jerry curl and
it was like pushed behind his ear. He had the Jerry curl and the push behind his ear. He had the little ones that come out the little child. Slater had it going on.
He smashed. You would have thought it would have been Zach that was smashing their body. It was Slater smashing.
No, Zach passe. That's passe. We want Slater because Slater came through with that tan. And Slater was looking all they was like, he's Hawaiian. He had the dimples, and then the hair was bouncing.
I think he's Mexican. I think he's Mexican. Is he Mexican?
I don't know, but back then I just thought he was Hawaiian.
Hawaiian.
It was the 80s. I thought he was Hawaiian. Plus, I was watching like a lot of wrestling. So my closest, and I was like the Hawaiian. I think there was actually the Rock's uncles. They had a Hawaiian team, the Sumo brothers or something like that. And that was my favorite tag team. So everybody who I saw with like that complexion and looked like them, I was like, they're Hawaiian. So I thought that he was Hawaiian with the dimples, and Slater had to go on.
Mario Lopez is married. Isn't he married though?
But the way he was kissing that baby, because you ain't gonna be kissing them down to my baby face like that, child. Where was Jeezy then?
So he's Kulukan Sinaloa.
He is Hawaiian. See,
what's Kulukan? I don't know what that is.
Kulukan is Hawaiian,
and his mother is from Tijuana. So his mother is Mexican,
Hawaiian and his father is
Kulukan Sinaloa.
That's Hawaiian. That's
so
Hawaiian.
He half Hawaiian.
I knew it. See, I knew it even then.
How old is Mario Lopez? I just be nosy and I just want to know.
He got to be about 48. Because he's a couple.
He gotta be close to 50. Because
he's like 50. He gotta be
49.
See,
he been breaking back since the 80s. So Jeannie Mai, go ahead, Jeannie Mai, and I'm sure Mario Lopez gonna get tired of it too. But since we talked about their breakup, let's talk about another breakup that's hurting my spirit and my soul. Tiana Taylor and Iman.
That's not hurting my spirit and soul.
Why it's not? They was a cute couple. What you mean?
They broke up.
The rumors have it that they've been separated for a while, but I didn't know that.
You
know, was they broken up when he was on College Hill?
I believe so. And how I knew it was true when they was. I just assumed
who graduated.
No, but I assumed. Yeah, he graduated. I assumed that they weren't together when that Usher had thrown that party for Chris Brown out in LA, that surprise birthday party. And they said Chris Brown still was mad at Tiana Taylor for not sticking up for him when he was supposed to perform as Michael Jackson. And he went off on her. And they said that he called her out and called her all type of bitches down to the ground. And that Iman never said nothing. Like he never never said nothing or whatever. He wasn't with her. And then
was there and he let somebody call his baby mom.
He wasn't there with her.
her name?
No, he was not. He was not there with her. But rumors came out on the internet, and people were discussing it. Like, oh my God, Chris Brown cursed her out. Oh my God, why would he do that? Such and such, blah 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 blah. So I'm saying for a man to step to your wife like that, and people are talking about it publicly.
But Chris Brown is disrespectful, though. Chris Brown is disrespectful. Period.
Yeah, I said, but even if but you're not going to disrespect my wife. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but that's what you're not going to do because
even if we're getting a divorce, you're not going to call my wife out her name.
Yeah, and a lot of times, but sometimes you want to just. And he said nothing. Like a lot of people
like to do about it. Was he there? Or was he not there though?
He wasn't there. But what I'm saying is, when people are talking trash, just like we could bring up another breakup, another relevant breakup. Like I think they just moved on. I think they've been not together and they just moved on. But I don't think it was as smoothly as she said it was. You understand? She want to keep people out of her business, which was the smart thing to do. Don't say anything. Look, we've been broke up. That was, why they was able to move under the radar.
I know what you're talking about. We're going to get to that in a minute. That's a whole nother topic. But before we get to that alleged breakup, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, but like a lot of times men would come out and defend certain things in certain situations. And when you see a man sit back and don't say anything, a lot of times
everything real gangsters like I heard.
No, that's not when you're disrespecting your wife. It's not about being a real
gangsters don't go on social media like
if you publicly
want to try to threaten somebody.
No, if you publicly disrespected my wife, I'm going to disrespect you publicly because this is what you publicly did to my wife. Now, in that case, she wasn't disrespected. Public. That was just asinine.
We don't know what happened at that party though. We don't know if he cussed Chris Brown out at the party or
but he wasn't there. Happened. Like everybody was talking about the party that he was not there at this party. He hasn't been with.
I mean, what do y'all want him to do if he wasn't there at the event? What do y'all want him to do?
Just like if my husband, if I wasn't there at the event. And somebody and my husband's and somebody on the internet constantly saying, "Oh, such and such cursed out my husband." I saw him there, and there was a lady in his face cursing him out to all be damned, whatever. He's not going to step to the woman or try to attack a woman. But I'm gonna let it be known. If you want to say something to my husband, you say it to me because my husband's a man. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to jump in my husband's face, just like I expect a husband to do the same thing for a wife. You're not going to jump in my wife's face. The way they said that he was all up in her face and saying certain things, the way you were saying things without me saying anything. I'm not saying I'm going to go over there and say I'm going to beat you up or I'm going to do all this or such. No, I'm going to just let it be known that she has a husband. And if you feel froggy, don't leap in my wife's face, leap in mine, sir. And that's that on that.
Also, I do want to bring up these alleged rumors. Let me just say it's alleged. Let me put the alleged banner up. This is alleged.
But everything's alleged.
So everything's alleged. But I've been hearing that part of the reason they're breaking up is because Tiana and Lori Harvey are really, really close. I've been hearing that they're closer than most, if you know what I mean. It's been a lot of pictures of them, real tight and together, kissing. Friends, female friends kiss and everything.
Well,
but
I don't put it past her, but I don't think that was the reason.
The people are saying that Tiana, we know she likes to dibble. We know they both like to dibble and dabble, allegedly. But allegedly, she's getting closer to Lori Harvey. This is alleged.
That just choked me. I said, but it could. I don't put nothing past. Like I said, I think she old lesbian anyway. I always said she just give me strong lesbian. Speaking of strong lesbian,
she look like she know how to eat.
Like the jaws. Like the jaws are really like strong. Yeah, they.
Let's move on to the next alleged breakup.
But actually, y'all need to go check out her movie. The movie that's on Amazon. It's free now on Amazon. That's why I watched it. The one or something. Let me get the correct name because
Tiana has a movie.
It's a movie. It's been out for a while on Amazon, but before it was like $19.99, and I refused to pay for it. I was like, I'm not paying.
But Tiana is doing good with helping these people with their careers and their stage presence.
Like at choreography
and getting your stage presence together. She's
She
been
helped
helping
which one
Summer
called it out.
Walker. She's been helping other artists kind of get it together. And I think that might be her new lane,
I
where
think that's
she's
what she's really good at that.
she's really, because when I tell you that Summer Walker had no stage presence, and she's been working with her and trying to get her to where she could do some type of moves on stage instead of just standing there and looking down and talk about she tired and she's scared and this
Even
song
the
hurt
thing
my
with
feelings. So I'm like, this.
She even helped out with Lotto.
She helped Lotto. She's helping a bunch of artists. And, I like Tiana, and I think she's a good artist herself. I just don't feel like she blew up the way that she could have. And I think they kind of made her feel a certain type of way. But I do like Tiana, and I like her music. Let's talk about some music for a minute. Let's talk about that song. I forgot the
movie, and I just watched it on the thing. It's won something. It's on Amazon. I just watched it just now, right before we went live.
Do you like that song with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion?
No. Bongos need to bongo.
Hated it. That song is trash. That song
is trash. They are grasping at straws. She is trying her best. She's blaming this on a Cardi hate train. No, this is no Cardi hate train. The song is just wiggity wiggity whack.
I thought it was a TikTok. Y'all trying to make TikTok songs instead of just making a good album, and I don't like that. Y'all just trying to go viral.
I need for her to just make an album. That's what I need.
You're putting out the videos with your video out.
Invasion of Privacy was 10 years ago. Like, how long ago was Invasion of Privacy? And I know that she's scared of the sophomore jinx.
But I didn't really like Invasion of Privacy. To me, Cardi B gives short buzz, but y'all eat it up and y'all act like it's like the next thing. But to me, it's like giving.
Because you know what? At that time, everyone was looking for that sound. At that time, I think it was the beat, it was her personality.
Actually, they were looking for something different than Nicki.
She was like, you know what I'm saying? At that time, it was like, what? Who's this person that's coming out with this act? Who starts a song with Little Bitch? Little bitch, you can fuck with me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that movement, that moment. And then to find out like she was down to earth. She used to be a stripper. You see her backstory. You see her back teeth. It was a whole bunch of people felt sorry for her. The teeth was jagged. You know what I'm saying? She was coming into her own. We watched her, on Love and Hip Hop. Then to see her struggle with DJ Self and telling him, I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? Forget you. And for that come up, it was like the people's champ. But now you got to give us something of substance, Cardi. The first album was like a charity case. We all loved you. You know what I'm saying? We all love you. And so everybody's going to support. They're going to go. The beats was popping.
Y'all love her. Y'all supported her just because she's been calling black women roaches and stuff, and y'all still.
Yeah, she's not a lyricist. Video evidence has surfaced that she said, I'm not a rapper. I like money. She's an entertainer. She entertains, but she's no way no lyricist. So now for her to come out, being that you have this rivalry with Nicki Minaj going back and forth about the queen, now you have to come correct. We're not going to accept any bullshit from you now. So now you have to come correct. And I think
she calling y'all roaches?
But I call bitches roaches every day. That ain't. I don't take that offense. Like as far as Latinos in the hood, that's just something we say. That's just something. You black roach. You ain't you a Puerto Rican roach. You're a roach. Like you're a roach.
You don't think it's racist? You don't think it's
racist?
Like almost the same as
I've been raised around. Cosona comida. I've been raised around nothing but Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
I don't
just
think
like,
that makes it okay.
No, I don't think it makes it okay, but that's just something we say. And until we clean up our own backyard, we can't clean up anybody what other people say to us because we call each other that.
I don't call nobody roach.
Not you, but I'm just saying in general. A lot of girls call it like because I hear it all the time. You roach, and I don't think it's calling like I don't think she called nobody the black monkey. Now, when you call somebody a black monkey.
So I said we're hating on Cardi B. It's not that I'm hating. I just don't like the song. I don't like the song.
Yeah, now you call me a black monkey. That's a different story. But I think Cardi needs to give us some. Cardi is not a rapper. That's not even like, she's not no lyricist. She's not no rapper. You cannot put her in a ring. She can't stand toe to toe. This is, I could write a Cardi rhyme right now. Here you go. Matt, cat, hat. I slap you with a bat. How you like that? I shake my ass, it's fat. Like, that's all you're doing.
That's what she do. That's what she do. It's real basic.
Rip me out the plastic. I could write a rhyme to that. Rip me out the plastic real cut. That's like, I stay busting out the plastic more, acting brand new. Put a ribbon on my ass like that shit is new too. I be twerking on the floor and make it do what it do. You could easy. That's nothing to write a rhyme to. It's 1, 2, 2, 3. As long as you got some type of.
It's the same cadence.
A vast vocabulary.
It's giving TikTok
dance. Vocabulary.
TikTok dance. And
yeah, so all you need is a vast vocabulary, and I could write a rhyme like that. I had like that.
Also, Megan Thee Stallion is hitting the blogs because
now she's a rapper.
She is. There are rumors that she will be performing in Texas. I think Beyonce is right now in Houston doing her performances. She's been taking pictures at her former home, her childhood home, and taking pictures around Houston. And people have been spotting her and Tina around Houston. So I think she's in Houston right now, and they're saying that Megan Thee Stallion is slated to join her to perform that song. What's that song? I listen to it all the time, and I can't think of it now.
Savage
remix. So, do you think? Because it's a rumor. Do you think Megan Thee Stallion is going to show up and they're going to perform together? Because she never. I don't think she ever performed with Megan.
She's an opportunity.
She never performed with Megan though. I remember at the BET Awards, Megan did it by herself.
But this is a whole boy. Because first of all, let me break this down. She has to she's probably doing Jay-Z a favor. Beyonce is definitely doing Jay-Z a favor by bringing Megan Thee Stallion out because they know people are still not feeling her. Yeah, everybody was on, oh yeah, she's not really vindicated. Really, in the real world.
There are people who still hate her, and I still see.
No, but it's not even about hating her. It's because me personally, I don't hate Megan Thee Stallion. I like her.
You don't like Megan. Let's just be clear.
No. Let's be clear. Let me stay clear. I like Megan Thee Stallion. I think that she's an excellent rapper. I think she is a lyricist. I think she's I think she could go toe to toe with Nicki Minaj. Like if she can go toe to toe. I think that she is. Do I think she's a liar? Hell yeah. Do I think
Nicki Minaj to be sniffing booger sugar and dating the game?
I don't care about what she does on her side business. I don't care about. I'm not worried. I'm talking about what she does in the ring as far as rapping. I'm saying as far as her job as a rapper, she is the best female rapper there. Period. Hard stop. She is, regardless of what she got going on, the booger sugar and all that. I'm talking about as a rapper. You go look at her track record. Go follow Nicki for 17 years. For 17 years,
she held it down for a while because it was.
This is what I'm just saying, but she is just because you
at that time, but she ain't
allow somebody else to come along.
No, she ain't the best that ever did it. I'm sorry.
I think she is. Her wordplay, the way Nicki is a lyricist. Her wordplay, nobody's not messing with her. I don't think nobody's messing with her lyrically. I'm not saying personally.
Is her new album Pink Friday 2 out?
Not yet. It's coming out in November. But I'm just saying, but as far as rapping, I think she's one of the real rappers that's left that could stand.
She's better than Cardi. I will say that. I think she's way better than Cardi.
I think I'm talking about her whole years. Like people give Little Kim this pedestal. What records does Little Kim really have other than the third thing? But we
wasn't even gonna say Lil Kim.
No, but what I'm saying, we
Lil Kim, but it's on this pedestal. I would put Missy Elliott above.
No, but what I'm saying, Little Kim even got records like that. We put her on this pedestal because we like her, and she's likable, and we love Little Kim. Little Kim is our queen bee. We love her. But as far as someone be a lyricist and someone's writing their own raps and Nicki is one of the best to ever do it.
And questioning your timeline. You said 17 years she was at the top.
I didn't say 17 years she was at the top. I said she's been rapping.
I was questioning timeline.
No, I said she's been on the radar for 17 years. She's been rapping like.
I will say that she's been really popular ever since she came out. And I said
for her to be consistent,
really popular,
and continue to put out music. You go put out all the records that Nicki's been on, all the records that she ate up, all her wordplay.
But let me just say this: I feel like Nicki is very gimmicky. She's very gimmicky, and especially when she first came out, it was very much these alter egos and these personas. But she
was playing into Roman this
and Roman that, and I'm from England, and then I'm from New York. Like, which one are you from?
I think she's playing into what sell. I think I'm not even the question, but I'm saying as far as the girl putting pen to paper, and as far as the girl rapping, and as far as the girl making double entendres, the girls being a lyricist, the girl's a lyricist. She says things that you got to think about. When she read it, you be like, wait, what she said? Let me go get the dictionary. That word.
But we got to move on to the next. Great rapper.
But back to Megan. I don't dislike Megan. I just think she's a liar. I think she's a liar. Yeah, I think she's a liar.
She is, because there were some inconsistencies in her.
It's a whole lot of inconsistencies, and it's a whole people love to talk. Like, people sit there and run their mouth about the case. But did you read the documents? Did you go and get the page and read that shit page by page? You didn't read that shit, because where's the bullet fragments? Where's the gun?
We got to talk about
the gun is gone.
Let's talk about this.
This was a setup from the beginning, period. And not saying that he didn't do it, but this could be your brother. This could be your father. That think.
Here go the Nicki fans. Here go the Nicki fans. But let's talk about what Megan did to this man. I don't think there was enough evidence to really put him away. I really think the shooting was an accident. And I think he might have, I don't know if he did it or not, but I don't think there was enough proof, concrete evidence that he did it.
And
but now they got his mugshot released, and it looked like Tory Lanez done gained some weight. I don't know if this is a hairpiece that's coming loose up top.
I was like, how is hair growing?
Or is this dandruff? I don't know what's going on up here. I think it's a hairpiece that's like.
But I was like, it's growing. It looked like is it growing?
So, because he kind of balding up here at the top, so I don't know if it's like a.
No, but that is a full head of hair with a side part.
But it's like what's going on right here? On the hairline part. Is that the beads coming out? Was it sewed to his scalp?
I don't know. This is some type of new. I think it's some hair transplant. I don't know.
It could have been no hair transplants. Don't look like that with the beads. Or maybe he was wearing a hat and the lid just came off the hat.
Child, I don't know what's going on, but this is a sad.
But I don't know they let you keep your nose ring in jail. I thought they make you take your nose ring out.
No, for religious purposes, if it's a religious thing, sometimes they let you keep it.
What religion is a nose ring?
They could, because some people of certain Islamic religions pierce their nose.
I didn't know that was an Islamic thing.
I really didn't. Yeah.
Is he Islam? Is he?
Well, I don't know exactly what he is, but he can claim.
But I thought they make you take that out because it has like a needle in it.
Life, at least give him the nose ring. Shit, you done gave him some fucked up hair. Now he got hair growing.
He done gained weight. He eating all that soy in the prison food system. So,
but I think this is a miscarriage of justice. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn what nobody says. I don't think he should be in jail for no 10 years over that lying ass
for something that y'all didn't.
Yeah, for something that everybody was intoxicated.
Everybody was drunk. And nobody knows what happened.
No liar.
And Megan did change her story a couple times.
She's a liar. You hear what I say? I see people here.
There was some inconsistencies.
She's a liar. You hear what I say?
So
the girl's a liar.
A lot of people have not forgiven Megan for this, but he's in jail.
It's nothing to not forgive, because I do believe he needed to serve some time, and he needed at least a year for how he.
If he did it, he definitely deserves it. But I don't think it was enough evidence to put him away for 10 years. Because I know,
I do. Yeah,
I think there have been stories where people have committed actual murder and got less time than what Tory got, and I don't even know.
This was a setup. Once he got into the altercation, and it's everybody's to blame. But I said this is a hard lesson, but I hope everyone in the situation learns their lesson from this. I hope that Megan learns her lesson from stop being a slutty liar. I hope Tory Tory learns his lesson. Stop letting Coochie rule you, because that's what happened. If you wasn't chasing tail, none of this was happening.
No, if you wasn't being messy and smashing the friends of the girl.
That's what I said, chasing tail. The reason why, because you was chasing tail. You was in the pool trying to chase Kylie's tail and got Megan mad because you was secretly in her tail. And then you was supposed to be in the friend's tail.
Meg. Which is what I feel like you kind of don't like Meg, but you said you like Meg. But
I just because I say you're a liar, because I know. Because I see.
You said slutty liar, though.
That's not saying I see her. Like when I say I see her, I see her. I have gifts. And the gifts, she's a liar. She's a lie. She will lie at the drop of a hat. She will lie. If there's anything to get her out of it and back in the corner, that girl will lie. She will lie. And I bet you there's more people she done lied on.
Yeah, let's pray for Tory. I think when he get out, he's gonna be 200 pounds. Because either you swell up, like either you get swole when you get to prison, or you just gain all this weight.
He probably depressed. It could be depression, because depression.
He probably got money to put on his books, so he probably in there eating snacks all day. That's all you can do is.
Oh, but people are saying that this could be really bad for him, because I think if I'm not mistaken, this is alleged. They said that
basically talk your ish, Mace.
He's very nostalgic. Like he's very like they said that he's like out of it, like in a daze, like basically.
I mean, I've been watching 60 Days In, and it don't look fun. It look dirty. It is dirty in jail. It's dirty, and you always fighting, and they be making shakes out of the bedpost and everything, and boo-booing, and it's crazy. You don't have a
it's
real.
Not even that's not funny. But according to ASAP Rocky, people be slipping on semen in the shower.
Slipping. Oh,
that's
Lord.
What he said. Not me.
Jail is really disgusting, and even here in Atlanta, a few inmates have died due to the conditions in jail because the police don't give a they don't give a dog. One inmate died. He had an infestation of maggots in his body.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the Atlanta, I want to say Fulton County Jail, but the conditions are horrible, and he probably in there eating all these snacks. He got money to put on the books, so yeah. You probably got to know about some.
Even though he's not, I don't care for Tory Lanez. Like I never did. I don't particularly.
The way he used to look, he used to be real thin, and he had a slender face. It just looked like you could tell he gained weight all up in here.
Yeah, in the face area, the neck. And he had depression, but I'm not a.
He got depression because clearly he don't care about that hairline no more. He don't care about the BBs in his head.
He don't give a damn.
It like when you get a jail, what you gonna care about now? You can't. Well, who you looking cute for? Who you looking cute for? So we just gonna keep Tory in prayer.
And I don't like Tory Lanez. I'm not a big fan of Tory Lanez.
And she did that whole interview with Gail. You're right, Yvette. And she lied to Gail.
But people have to think. People are all gun-ho for him to go to jail for these 10 years because it's Meg Thee Stallion. And we, like I said, as people, as consumers of content, we have images of people and celebrities in our head of like what we want them to be. And that don't really be them. They're human, just like us. Like they make mistakes just like us. And for this man to be in prison for 10 years when the evidence was not even there, the gun was not, you have two different, go get his transcripts and read the court case word by word. You'll be like, what the hell? The first doctor treated her for a cut to her foot. The records then changed until Rock Nation's doctor got on it. And then all of a sudden it's bullets. But then where's the bullets? They lost the bullets. The gun is not even there. This could be your brother. This could be your father. Right. This could be anybody who they railroaded like this. Don't look at it just because it's Meg Thee Stallion. Oh my gosh, she couldn't have lied. She's a horse. You know what I'm saying? Like horses don't lie. As rich as he is he still a black male? Yeah, and like he was railroaded. At the end of the day, this man was railroaded, and that looks. If you read that case, it's a set. He was set up. As soon as she said, "You shot me," as soon as she said that, they put in the thing to take him down and put him away.
Shah said, "We not keeping him in prayer, Lord."
Y'all need to, because
y'all
this could be your
follow
brother.
direction.
This could be your brother. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not a big fan of his, but this definitely could be your brother. This could be your father. This could be any black male in your family that they do this to. And that because at the end of the day, the evidence was not there. And that's sad.
We got to move on to the next topic. I want to talk about Tylendra Perry for a minute.
Oh my God, this is Tyler.
I was kind of irritated. Hold on, let me unzoom. Let me unzoom. I was kind of disappointed in his comments. He did an interview a little while ago, and I hate it when rich people talk about the everyday struggle, because you don't know what the everyday struggle is. You just don't know. You don't know what it's like right now with the inflation. You don't know what it's like to try to pay this high rent. You don't know what it's like to pay these high groceries, because it doesn't bother you. But he did an interview, and he was basically telling black women that, well, black women generally make more money than black men, and you should settle. In my words, like just verbatim, what not verbatim, but generalizing.
I believe his words.
He was saying, "Well, you should settle for a black man that loves you. He might not have the money, but you just need to be with somebody that loves you." Making it seem like black men are, in my opinion, he made it seem like black men are pathetic. We can't support ourselves. We can't support a family. We can't do this. We can't do that. But you just gotta love us because.
No,
and I'm just
Perry,
like,
Tyler Perry is very.
Did you see the interview in question?
This was very slick. I believe his statements was that as a black woman, and that how it's so slim pickings. Basically, he was trying to say, as far as black men, if the black man doesn't have all that you want that could bring to the table, even if he could pay a light bill, he should be able to pay that light bill, and you take care of the mortgage. Like you take the brunt of the bills, and and help with this. But
like basically take care of the black man.
You are not slick. This is more slickery. This is so Tyler could get the guys. The guys go to the girl house talking about they paying only the light bill. The women kick them out and they go to Tyler house. This is a solid.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the words, the verbiage. It just seems like in society, we as black men just keep getting knocked down. And it's just like you were just knocking us down another peg. Not every black man is out here not working or anything, and you making it seem like
you're incapable.
Black men aren't making money.
But yeah, he also made it seem like black men are incapable
of making money, incapable of
taking a sufficient job where
and black women need to settle and just if he loves you, you might as well be with him. Like shut up, I'm about to cuss. Shut up. You don't know what it's like to be with a woman. First of all, you don't know what it's like to pay bills and still not have everything you need. You haven't been in that struggle. So Tyler he was out of pocket.
He was out of line.
He said that, in my opinion, and I was disappointed. I
know, but what he expect us to do? Go date a bus driver? No, I'm joking.
He was basically saying go date the bus driver. But then he was saying, well, the bus driver probably can't provide for you, so you might as well settle. Like,
this is all a plan. I see you, Tyler. This is a plan, because I'm telling you, the women going to start arguing with the man over money. Next thing you know, it was like, well, Tyler said, I'm gonna go down to Tyler house. This is how Tyler get all the men's for himself.
But what happened to the alleged baby that he had? Have we seen the baby?
Never.
Have we seen the child?
Never.
Where is the child that you allegedly had? Because a lot of people are saying that you put that story out to make it seem like you're straight.
Never. I never.
That's what the people are saying. But where's the baby? Where's the child? Where's the woman? I haven't seen nothing. Where's the child? We haven't seen no first grade picture.
Yeah,
no second grade picture. Easter. We ain't seen you at the child birthday party. Where is the child that you supposed to have?
Show us the children, Tyler. Show us the children. Speaking of wanting to see the child, you know what other child we haven't seen?
Bring me the children. Where are the children? Where are the children? Tyler, where are the children?
But you know where's another child that we haven't seen and we ain't never seen on the scene? Dwayne Wade's son that he had while
Which
he
one?
was dating Gabrielle Union.
One that was trying to mess with other little boys, or which
no,
one?
Dwayne Wade. No, that's Dwayne Howard. That's Dwight Howard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm talking about Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union's wife. Gabrielle Union's husband, not her wife. I mean Gabrielle Union's husband. Sorry, not her wife.
I think you said it right the first time.
But no, he actually went down to the Shannon Sharp show, and he was discussing about his infidelity. That was, his sexual escapade that he had on Gabrielle Union and about the child. But Shannon Sharp, while screaming during the interview, he never asked him the poignant questions. He never asked him, where is this said child? Why do we never see this said child? Is this child allowed in your house? Has Gabrielle Union ever seen?
Are you talking about the side baby that he had, or the one that he had?
The side baby that he had on Gabrielle before they got married. That was the reason why they got married, because she said
the mother probably doesn't want the baby shown. The mother probably don't want the baby shown.
I doubt it. I truly doubt it.
And Tyler, because this is supposed to be your child.
No,
but you put this woman out there and said this woman is having my baby.
But did you see
the baby? We ain't seen nothing. We ain't seen the baby since.
Have we ever seen a woman?
I saw a picture of what was supposed to be the alleged woman that Tyler was messing with, but I haven't seen them at no birthday parties. I haven't seen them at no.
I knew it was a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors when he was allegedly dating Tyra Banks. I was like,
I can't see no woman. I honestly can't see any.
Every time they see Tyler,
maybe just for the money. But can you imagine laying under Tyler? I mean,
Medea? Like you fucking Medea. I'm not fucking Medea.
And then he said that he liked to use the Medea voice during sex. Did he say that in the interview? He said that in the interview.
No, I would be so.
Medea voice.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Just to picture it, you laying there, but your legs is in the air like this, right? And he's down there, right? He's down there talking, yeah, baby. But like, no, get up. Get up. But he's coming up every 2 minutes.
Where he said he used the Medea voice during sex.
He coming up like, don't play with Medea. Like, and Medea's kind of gangster too, and he probably get rough with the coochie, talking in Medea tone. Like,
I don't think Tyler can get rough with it. Well, let's just move on to the next topic. Do you want to talk about Remy, or do you want to talk about Nikki and her husband?
We could save Nikki for last. I think we're gonna have to go into my Gemini sister Remy. We're gonna have to go.
Okay, let's discuss Remy Ma, the adulteress. It just seems like these cheating rumors aren't going anywhere. They appeared a few months ago. They kind of died down, and they're resurfacing. They were resurfacing because the actual battle rap was leaked of the guy saying, that basically calling them out on smashing behind Papoose back.
Yeah, basically, that was Geechee Gotti. Geechee Gotti is a battle rapper, and Geechee Gotti went down to the thing and basically battle rapped Remy. He was supposed to be battle rapping Easy, the block captain, who's Ease in Remy's coochie. But it's this story is developing. Did you happen to listen to Tasha K last night?
I don't watch her regularly, but let me know.
Well, let me wait. I gotta move in for this one. I gotta get on.
Let me know what she said, but I don't watch her regularly.
Now, Now, like we said, we all heard about the rumors about her allegedly sleeping with Easy when Geechee the Gotti called him out, because basically he was saying he was talking from Papoose standpoint to call them out about the rumors that was going on. Now, Remy stood there seemingly with a shocked look on her face. She looked a little disturbed. She looked a little disheveled. And I'm telling you, as a Gemini sister, she did that shit. I'm telling you, we get
I
bored.
believe she did it because I seen pictures of her.
In my humble opinion, I believe she did. Because we get bored so fast, and when we're around people, we fall in love at the drop. We can fall in and out of love very fast. Like just from being around somebody and just their personality, we can fall in love with their personality and be in love and just be like enamored with them for like a month. And then after the month, we be like, oh, I don't even, why was I talking to you? But I believe like with her being on a road with this guy, being in intimate settings, you're close together, you're both are into rap, you're writing your rhymes together. You talking about, oh, does this sound good? Does this make a hook? You know, things can evolve. I do believe that's what happened. But like I said, we all saw what happened at the battle rap, right? Now, the aftermath. Now, according to Tasha K, that she got a call from Easy, the Block Captain's PR agent, asking her would she be interested in his story that Vlad TV was offering him $10,000 to come on his show to tell what's going on. He was willing to take the offer.
I totally believe it.
Now, this
Vlad
Easy the Black
coverage.
Remy, you going outside. This is true. If this is true, and the way things are sounding, it's sounding like this is true, Remy. I didn't want to believe it. No, not you. I can't believe it's true.
Because it's not going nowhere. The story is not leaving.
I wrote a rhyme. I wrote a rhyme. I say, Remy.
Pictures of Easy the Black Captain haven't been the most flattering. I saw some of his teeth was like doing game signs.
She's about to get gingivitis all over YouTube. She's going to need to douche with Listerine dealing with them teeth. I'm telling you, she's good.
I just feel like she don't really care about the looks. It's something else that Remy likes.
I'm telling you, it's that
Gemini. She don't care about face. She don't care about mouth, teeth. She don't care about that.
No.
She cares about something else.
But the story goes, now Tasha K said that the publicist reached out to her, right? So she's telling him like, yeah, whatever. So they're negotiating. She's trying to negotiate a price to pay for this interview now. So the lady gives her the $10,000. So she's telling her, she'll get back to him. So Tasha says she reaches out to Easy directly. Now Easy's not answering his phone. She's reaching out to him directly. He's not answering the phone. So she hits Remy in the DM. Remy sees her message immediately. So now Remy's publicist calls Tasha K back, right? Or hits Tasha K back. Like, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. Because she ends up DMing Remy, telling her, like, look, this is what's going on. Easy the Block Captain, such and such PR agent is here trying to spill all the beans on you and his relationship. And I just want to let you know, such and such. Mm-hmm. So now I guess Remy gets in contact with her PR. Her PR gets in contact with Tasha. They finally they have a conversation. So Tasha tells the PR all the business about what Easy was trying to do behind Remy's back, obviously. So now all of a sudden, Easy so she's like, tell Remy she better fix this. This is looking crazy out here. She better fix this. So now the PR agent calls Tasha K back immediately and says, oh no, and try to cop a plea. Like, I wasn't saying it like this. It wasn't like this and that. So
Tasha is already in the streets though, because the video.
But basically, he was going to out the relationship for money. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, that's what he was going to do. So this is why I said,
Remy probably can't give him no more checks because Papoose done caught wind of it. So she gonna be.
Obviously, this is something deeper, like with Amon and Tiana. Papoose has said nothing. These rumors have been swirling.
No, he hasn't said nothing, but he allegedly knocked him out.
Right, but he hasn't said anything publicly. And also, Papoose children unfollowed Remy on social media. So it's I think something Ben was.
I heard that they are already separated.
Right, they could have been separated for a while, but at the end of the day, this is looking real crazy for you, Remy, because it's looking like you got played, especially with this guy No, but I'm saying if he's
He
trying to,
looks like he's trying to come up. He's an up and coming rapper. He's a goober from New York,
I'm
from the
telling you,
streets, from
she
the
got
gutter.
her new vegan body, and she do not know how to act, child. She out here in the street. But I have to give y'all my poem that I wrote. Remy, Remy, say it's not so. Say it's not true. You and Papoose was black love. Now what us gonna do? When we looked at you, your love was to be admired. We thought your love was fire. Now all I want to do is get on the phone and call Kaya. Somebody get Kaya on the damn line because Papoose.
We need Kaya to return. Because this video that I posted on my page, when this guy was interviewing Easy the Black Captain, you can hear Remy Ma in the passenger seat saying something.
Yeah, and Tasha
and she has a very distinctive voice.
Posted a picture.
You know, she has that New York,
a little rasp.
I saw a picture of them at the restaurant eating.
Right, they look real cold.
Oh, and this is where they was talking about the fight. They was talking about the fight that allegedly happened. But Remy is giving gutter snipe because Papoose held you down while you was doing your 6-year stint in prison. He was taking care of your children. He was giving you commissary, visiting you. Didn't he marry her while she was in prison? Yep. He married you, but made you a wife. And then once you get out, she was doing good for a minute, but then your gutter snipe ways came back. And now,
wait a minute. I got to take the picture off the screen because this picture, I'm looking at this picture, but you don't even want to know what's going through my head. Or the song I'm hearing through my head, she's a player. She's a player.
That man down there like that, like he's sucking something. Why
what was it? Freestyle Unity. What Freestyle Unity from the Parkers? She's a player. And she's a player.
Remy.
This is if he went and tried to go behind your back, Remy, and try to sell the story of your screwing, you may thought you was a player, but you played.
Probably he would. DJ Vlad is probably paying more than that, honestly. Because he's making more than that off the video. If DJ Vlad release it, he's gonna make a lot more money. So I'm sure DJ Vlad is paying way more money. He loves setting Negroes up, and y'all love going on there telling y'all business.
Speaking of DJ Vlad, did you hear what he came out and had to say about Nicki Minaj?
I really don't pay attention to him because
I don't like it. I'm like, mind your white business. Stay out of black people business.
But what did he say about Nicki Minaj? Because Nicki Minaj is next to the black kid. She's next.
She's a threat to the industry. Basically saying that she threatened him with her husband, and that
she's allegedly been threatening a lot of people.
But you probably did something to deserve to get threatened. That you know how some people.
Please. Nicki Minaj is a wannabe thug. Her husband is a R person.
Yes, he is.
I know what I'm saying.
That's DJ Vlad. He's saying that but you know how many black men that he probably got, but by putting them on his show and exposing them. I watched his show.
DJ Vlad got a few killed off.
A few, and got exited out coming down to the Vlad. So,
but let's talk about this whole beef with the husband and Offset. This makes no sense to me. Offset is living his best life. He is over there dancing. He's doing the salsa. He's going online with that blogger. What's his name?
Kai.
He's doing like a sleepover block party, whatever. He dancing, he's having fun, smiling. Offset is not worried about what Nicki Minaj's husband got going on. And I really don't understand what was the beef. What's the reason? What was the reason? It
don't even matter at this point what was the reason. The whole point of it is stupid. And that the thing, it's not him, it's her. You have to realize that's not him. He is a street dude from Queens that she holding control like the gamers. You understand what I'm saying?
When do the Queen Street dudes go on social media and want to be talking?
This is what I was saying about people. We have this certain image of our celebrities, and we want them to be certain ways when she's just acting like a chicken head. Because at the end of the day, I like Nicki Minaj, but you acting like that's a real bird move.
She's acting birdish because she's acting crazy on social media.
To have your husband to put in
new album better be all that because
you have to, like she said, she made either you mean what you said or what you said didn't age well. Because just last week at the VMAs, she stood on that stage and said that the VMAs probably was a little scared for her to come because they figured that she couldn't control herself. But if you're not in control of yourself, you can't control anything around you. That was her statements, right? So therefore, you know that you are controlling everything around you. And if you did not want your husband out in the middle of the morning, somewhere down on 42nd Street, hollering, come here, drop an Addy. This is real killer, sturdy.
For what though? I didn't even know there was beef. For what though?
I'm sturdy.
For what?
You did not want
to fight. You just want to shoot somebody.
A lot of times, you know what it is? I'm going to bring it down. Because I know girls like this. Maybe I could have been this girl at one point in time in my life. But I know girls like this. The hood chick who want to be, I'm the only female in my crew. And I kick shit. The one that want to be the only female with all the niggas around them to say, I got this nigga that don't, nobody doing nothing to me because my name rings bell because such and such. You want to be the only female.
She's been saying that since she's been in there because when she was with Young Money and she was saying, none of them F me, none of them been with me, and none of
she be that female, like Nicki Minaj. Like, you are not Griselda Blanco, or are you? At this point, like, you're sitting here acting like trying to be Griselda Blanco, and you're gonna cause a RICO case. Your husband already then got in trouble and got on house arrest for making these threats and being in the company of a felon. You understand what I'm saying? So now he just got the 4-month on house arrest, but you get on live the following day with a whole bunch of niggas saying,
so a lot of them gang affiliated.
What she did, she said,
gang signs.
No, it's a difference between making calls and calling shots. There's a difference from making calls and calling shots. That is RICO, bitch. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're sitting there, so you're the shot caller. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're the thing, like, you're incriminating yourself and you're incriminating everybody around you. Stop, like, you're too smart for this. You didn't get where you're being stupid. Even if you wanted to do something, even if you felt that bad boys move in silence and violence, you were supposed to keep that on the low. Because now if a hair gets damaged and one of his little dreads get bent in the wrong position, they're going to blame your man.
Look at Offset living his best life. I mean, let me just show y'all. While Nicki Minaj and her husband is mad, this man over here dancing, doing the song, living his best life.
Do you actually think he want niggas from the hood? Don't act.
This man is don't look like he worried about what I got going on. Look at this man cheesing. Look, just cheesing. Over here dancing with his friends.
Ow, my shoulder. Oh my God.
What y'all beefing about? I mean, what was he mad about? Do anybody know what he was mad about? Because nobody can seem to understand what he was mad about.
Was allegedly that somebody said, I guess they said something in the hallways of the VMAs, like I guess they was making videos, in the hallways talking shit, like, we waiting for somebody to act crazy, we deep, Queen sturdy, and that Offset had got wind of what they were saying, and he DM'd one of Kenneth Petty's crew members and basically like DM'd him and confronted him like, yo, what y'all want to do, blah 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 blah. So after that DM,
that plastic butt over.
After that DM, he allegedly that That was a response to the
It don't
DM.
move.
Yeah, but look at this. Like, you acting like come on now. You the queen. Why are you acting like this?
But this is your fave, though. This is who
No.
you go up for.
Hold on. Oh, see, this is why people.
This is your fave.
No, it's not.
You said this is your fave.
No,
you just said this is. She
hold
was
on.
number one for 17 years.
I never said she is one of the best female rappers. Just because I can respect you as being the best. See, people got to understand. Two things can be true at the same time. Like, I like Megan Thee Stallion's music. I think she's beautiful. I think she's smart for going to college to have something to fall back on. But I still think she's a liar. Just because I think she's a liar doesn't mean I dislike her. Nicki, just because I think she's the best female rapper doesn't mean she's my favorite. I don't have I'm too old for that shit. But I think that she is a great rapper. I think she's one of the best in my book. Am I a big fan of hers? Not as much. When she first came out, being that they said she looked like me, being that she first came out, I was a little preferential to her music. But as the years went on, I fell off from, like, when she goes Starship to me and she went poppy, I was like, that's not too much for me. I don't like that. But I like her as an artist, but she's not my favorite. And right now, she's looking a fool. It's embarrassing. And people are blaming her husband. Don't blame her husband. That's not his fault. Do you think guys from the hood
it's her ego? I think it's her ego. Her ego is too big. Yeah, I just Beyonce said it best. The best revenge is your paper. Put out some good music. Put out, some stuff that we want to jam to. Make the people who don't like you say, you know what? That I don't like Nicki, but that song is actually good. Do something. Like, nobody's putting effort into the music anymore. Nobody. Nobody except Beyonce.
It's just like a Whitney Houston Bobby situation. Just like with Bobby Brown, everybody blamed Bobby. Bobby did this. Bobby not knowing Whitney.
Bobby had a huge part in it, but Whitney had a huge part in it as well.
But Whitney was who she was before Bobby got in the picture. Bobby just escalated it. Sometimes
he did escalate it and made it work.
We call it attraction.
Blame him.
It's a murder show that come on the ID channel with the name Wicked Attraction. It's like Wicked Attraction. Like, sometimes you meet someone that feeds your ego and feed this or whatever and feed that monster inside you, and together you'll become explosive. Like, kaboom! You understand? Like, when apart you could have been good, but once y'all come together, it's very explosive. And I think
But Nicki been threatening people. She was threatening Nosy Ho and other artists.
At this point, just drop the list.
Then she threatened DJ Academics.
Jason Lee has just, but you know what, Jason Lee, I don't feel too bad about her threatening, honestly, Jason Lee or Vlad. I don't feel too bad about it.
I don't like them, but I'm just saying she has a reputation in the industry as like a
phony ass. And you're phony. Jason Lee is fake and phony because wasn't you just on the show with T.S. Madison begging her to put in the good word to Nicki for you? A person that threatened you? Because you said that these threats are old and that you were waiting for something like this to come out so you could present these threats. That's what you said. So why were you being two-faced and phony down to the couch?
Well, basically always been two-faced and phony.
No, but my thing, if this person was threatened you, why would you asking?
I believe he did threaten him, but Jason Lee is very calculated. And he's very manipulative, and he wants to do what he feels like is going to get him hits on his blog. He puts out stuff just to get hits, just to get likes. That's what he does. So he's going to, even if something happened that's really bad, that somebody threatened him, he's going to save it for the right time where I can release it and it won't be a whole lot of backlash.
Yeah, and that's the bullshit.
A lot of times, as bloggers, I might say something and people might get mad or whatever, but if you can release it at the right time, you can release the same information and people won't give you as much backlash because other people are saying the same thing.
Yeah, but it just seemed real snaky and phony because this is the second time that I've seen that he did something like that because it was another
snaky though.
It was something else that he threatened to out about being I believe a P word. And like you're threatening to out him a petty. It was someone
that Jason Lee was a petty?
No, someone else. He threatened to tell, like I guess someone else said something about the gay community. and he got upset. I don't remember offhand right now who it was. And he said, "Oh, I can't believe," he was upset at the person for whatever they did. And he said, "I could expose you for doing this." Well, if this person was
doing, if they did that, they go ahead and expose it. If you don't give,
don't wait to do something that's disliking to you to expose someone if they're hurting children or if they're hurting someone. That's what's so phony. Like right now, I don't even take your threats to threaten on Nikki because this man, how's he sitting there? He was literally begging T.S. Madison, "Oh, Nicki Minaj, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her this. Tell her that."
Because he wanted Nicki to come on his show. That's why.
And now she was threatening you all the time. Like, boy, bye.
She probably, I believe she was, but I believe the clout is more of a drug. The clout is more of a drug. He wants the clout. He'll do whatever it takes to get it. That's my opinion.
I don't care, but as far as like with Nicki Minaj, I think I don't know if you guys had ever watched her documentary that she did for VH1 years back. She said something that was very telling in that documentary, and I think this is why I said that she's one of the ones that won't give up. Like she's one of the ones that will fight to the end and keep going to be the best, and always have to reiterate that she's the best and that I'm the queen and y'all my sons and stuff like this.
If you're the queen, you don't have to say you're the queen. Like
it was a part inside the VH1 special that what she said that was a girl in her neighborhood. She mentioned that was another girl in her neighborhood that was a rapper, like I guess rapping locally in the neighborhood or whatever like that Nicki Minaj looked up to as a rapper. Like she thought, she wanted to hang with the girl. The girl was like an older girl, whatever like that. So she used to write her rhymes and stuff like that, trying to impress the girl. So when she wrote the rhymes and she said she was, I wrote a rhyme. I think it's good. I'm going to spit it for this girl that, I look up to. And the girl laughed at her and basically said it was whack. And I think from then that monster that we see, that monster in her was built. Like, I'm never going to be a loser again. I'm going to be number one. I'm going to be number one. And I think a lot of her fight and drive, where her fight for number one comes from. But all I got to say on closing on Nicki Minaj, I think you are the queen. Don't act like a pauper. Like, because right now you're acting like a peasant. Like, if you're the queen, stand in your queendom. You should not be slumming the way you're slumming. Like, you're the queen. Like, stand in that, because now it's just looking crazy. Honestly, it looks crazy. And at this point, drop that lawsuit. Is that lawsuit still going on with Nosy Ho? Is Shady? Is that lawsuit?
I believe it is, but I haven't heard any follow-ups, like as far as legal stuff going on. But I believe it's still going on.
Yeah, but at this point, I
know Nosy is still doing like a campaign against Nicki. Like, she still keeps, like, especially with Nicki cutting up lately.
But the whole thing is that you're a celebrity. It's the same thing with Cardi B. You're a celebrity now. People are going to talk about you, good or bad.
And I'm thinking Cardi B and the Tasha K stuff, because I feel like Cardi B should have let it go. Let it go at this point. Tasha K said what she said. She lied. You were vindicated. You came out with the test that said you did not have herpes. Why are we chasing down Tasha K in Africa, New York, Atlanta, Miami? Like, you just chasing this girl down. Let her get her little bit of money that she's making on YouTube and mind your business.
Oh, speaking of that, I got something to say about that, because Tasha K did reveal something that she said about that child. I wonder if it's true or not. This Nicki Minaj situation, this is I think, just shit. What can we say? Just stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Just keep putting out the rap. Put it in on wax. Just keep putting out the rap. But Tasha K and Cardi B, she was on this podcast. I watched it earlier. Let me see. I wrote down the name. The Danza Project. Mm-hmm. And she was on there with Benzino. I don't know if it's probably an older Benzino. Oh. It was Benzino down to the thing with Tasha K. And they was on the Danza Project. And Tasha K, because I wrote it down, Tasha K said that Cardi actually tried to send her gang member goons after her, and that Tasha called the feds. And when she called the feds, that the feds said they already had open cases on Cardi B allegedly. And that's why
the alleged banner.
That's why Cardi, keep that up. That's supposed to run all this shit is allegedly. And Cardi B allegedly, well, this is on the Danza Project. If you guys want to go watch it yourself, go watch yourself. It was a good interview. And that's why then Cardi B filed the lawsuit.
I feel like if y'all gonna try to be in Hollywood, y'all need to leave that gangster stuff alone. Leave it alone. You can't do both. This is not Power. You are not Ghost, and you are not Tasha. Y'all cannot make it work in Hollywood, and it's still trying to be a gangster on the side.
Yeah, because you got to pick a side. Like
you got to pick a side in this life. You really do got to pick a side. Do you want to be a rapper, a superstar? Or do you want to be a gangster?
At this point, I think Nicki Minaj should really cut her losses with Nosy Ho, drop the lawsuit, because if this is the case.
Let it go. Like, what type of money you supposed to be doing?
No, but you're going to have to sue a lot of people. It's about what do you want brought out, because by you claiming it's defamation and this is not what you're doing. DJ Academics was just on his show calling you all types of, you understand what I'm saying? So sue him. You're going to have to sue a lot of people that's saying these things about you.
A lot of people are talking about you. You're an A-list celebrity. People talk about you. You know, you're in gossip.
And as far as her husband being the SO, you know what you married. Like, at the end of the day, you know what you married. You know who you married. People are going to talk about this forever. It's never. No one's ever letting that go. That's something that you're just going to have to live with and deal with. According to
you had a child by an SO too.
Yeah, and the whole thing is the way, and also the way the thing was handled with the his victim. Like, I think the way when she went on that radio, when she went on her radio station, because I heard about the victim through Nosy Ho actually. Like when it first came out, that's where I first saw the young lady, the lady.
I think she was mad at Nosy for making it more public.
Yeah, because she was the first person I saw when it happened. The girl didn't even show her face. She was trying to get her to show her face. That's how long ago it was. The girl Jennifer wouldn't show her face. I do believe Nosy was in contact with the lady's daughter at first, because the daughter made a video stating that she was at a club and somebody stepped to her and asked her, did she know this person such and such? And she felt threatened because it was this person's friend. Mm-hmm. So that's how long that was going on. But at this point, you should cut your losses, because
I just want Nicki and Cardi, if y'all still have
this could have been parlayed into something to help the community. I think, like,
help the community. No,
I'm putting on my PR hat. Don't get me. I don't condone none of this shit. I don't condone none of this shit. But if I was hired as a PR for her and him, that statement that she made on Queen Radio when they brought up the victim should never been made. White is right. They were such and such.
Number one, Nicki wasn't even there when it happened. So
you should have stood as if I was her PR agent. She should have stood as I don't know. I wasn't there, and then play into that's not
common sense though. That's common sense though. I wasn't there.
Yeah, so. I wasn't there, but what I'm saying is make him a victim too. Like this is what you have to. They
tried to do that. They tried to do that.
Situation. You can't make him a victim when you're sitting there on things saying white is right. You make him a victim by saying you don't know nothing about this. This was in his childhood. He's not this man anymore. You don't know what he did at this. You just know he's not who that person now. That's the way you handle that situation. Because now you could parlay into, oh my God, he grew up in the rough streets of Queens, such and such. He could counsel other men that did wrong things. He was 15 when this thing happened. He didn't know no better. He apologized. I throw myself on the mercy. I'm asking forgiveness from my victim. You could have played this all the way in. I'm begging for forgiveness. I didn't know such and such. I just want to teach the youth. So now I want to redirect the youth. You could have had a whole...
Charlamagne did the same thing, because didn't he are a girl? Charlamagne are the girl too, didn't he? In his
right, and look where he's at. This is what I'm saying.
And he's living large now.
Your cards right.
Care about the girl.
No, I'm saying
that story came and left.
So
I don't care about the girl that was hard.
This is what I'm saying. The public is so forgiving, and people don't even believe
of certain people.
People don't believe this woman just because on the strength of Nicki Minaj. Now I believe
just because it's Nicki Minaj, they don't believe
every word this woman said. This woman shouldn't have. She ended up digging up her rape kit. She had to dig up her rape kit to prove that she wasn't lying. This lady is not lying. This lady's story is this lady energy is scared. Like you could just feel like a nerve, like she's been like through a lot of stuff. Like this lady energy is like real timid and like nervous. And Nosy Ho was giving her a voice, giving her more, I think, confidence for her to stand up and say herself, which she should be commended for that. Like she was giving this woman confidence, like to step up and speak up. You deserve to speak.
And she was pushing that hashtag, and I think that was really getting under Nicki's
skin. But this is when
that's the reason why she
agent should have flipped the situation. You should have fucking met with the victim. You should have sat there, apologized to the victim. You could have had things.
Nicki didn't have to meet with the victim. What they should have did was give her a lump sum.
No, but what I'm saying is acknowledge that she is a victim.
Yeah.
You haven't yet to even acknowledge that she's a victim. How can you even start a healing?
My thing with Nicki, I know you want to stay beside your man, and your man is probably saying, I know I didn't do that, but you wasn't there. You wasn't there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because if somebody I wasn't there. If you told me something about my husband today, shit, I don't know. I can't sit there and he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't. Let me tell you something. My grandmother always told me, if your mouth is cut square, wide, and deep, you lie. Like everybody lie. Everybody think like I don't put past nothing about nobody. Like everybody see these celebrities and you think they bet like Beyonce. Beyonce's with Jay-Z.
How Beyonce in it? We're not gonna put Beyonce in it.
No, what I'm saying is that we look at Beyonce because Beyonce is the pinnacle. We look at her and she just floats. We just think her shit don't stink. We think she shit potpourri. She don't smell. She don't fart. Beyonce don't do none of this stuff. Like we look at her as like I'm just using her as an example because she's like the pinnacle. But look at who she's with. She's with Jay. You think she's too far from that nigga? Like you saw her 50 Cent said she jumped down and stepped to him. Beyonce could be a gangster in her own. Beyonce could be Griselda Blanco for all we know behind the scenes. We don't know.
I will say Beyonce know how to ruin somebody's career.
What I'm saying is we don't know these people. And we sit there with their celebrity and we get enamored with their celebrity and be like, oh no, they could never know. When yes, they do. They're human.
But I will say your character speaks for you a lot of times because even in my personal life, if somebody comes and says something about me and somebody actually knows me, they'll be like, no, I don't think that's not going to sound like him.
Right.
Your character will speak for you before you can even enter the room. So that's why I feel like you need to always maintain a good character, maintain a good reputation, treat people the way that you want to be treated. So when things do come about, because everybody talks about everybody. When things do come up, people will be like, well, I don't think MASE, they don't even sound like MASE, because people who know you will vouch for you. And nobody's vouching for Nicki Minaj. Nor
they are not. They're saying, and it's like other stuff is trying to come out, and it's just not a good look.
It's unfortunate.
For you to have such this wonderful career, and I don't really want her to end on that note. You understand what I'm saying? Like
I want her to put out some good music. I'm
like give us music. Like you that girl. Like you're that girl now that age gracefully.
She was that girl.
No, I'm saying you're still you never not be that girl. She may be not. She will always be that girl to herself and to many others. But what I'm saying is just gracefully. Like it just looks kind of weird at a grown age that you're sitting around with a whole bunch of guys and doing twerking and
trying to twerk and
you're like Nicki is so stiff.
That's because that booty fake. That booty don't move. Mm-hmm. The booty is fake. The hips is fake, and they don't move. When she tries to twerk on her tours and everything, it's very weird. It's very weird looking. Them fake booties, I feel like they're going out of style.
They are flat.
They used to be in style like 5-10 years ago, but That ant booty is going out of style. People are trying to do
people, they will regret altering their bodies. People who done got this altering their bodies and looking crazy.
K. Michelle, who else? Black China. All of these women are trying to get Melissa Ford. Trying to get all of
Melissa Ford. Do you know Benzino and Melissa Ford had a thing?
When? Recently or back in the day?
Oh, back in the day, but it's still
Melissa Ford was a hoe. Melissa Ford was a hoe. So we all know about Superhead. Y'all know about that era. Y'all know about that era of Superhead and how the video vixens was going in. That was the whole era. That you want to talk about the whole era back then? That was the whole era. That was when the hoes was hoeing. But allegedly,
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
And that's all I gotta say about that. Let's move on, Shady. Let's move on. Anyway,
well, that's the last topic, but we almost at 2 hours. But thank y'all for joining us. We done got some real salacious. I know we've been gone for a minute, but it's been a good show tonight. We've been able to.
Yes, we're gonna have to. We're
gonna
get
and simp.
Around. We need to get some money. I want to get some money up. I want to buy a big bottle of Listerine.
Y'all donate to the channel
for Remy Ma's coochie because she's going to need to dish with that, messing with that guy with his teeth looking like that.
Make sure y'all donate to the channel below. Both of our cash apps are scrolling down if you wanted to donate to our channel. Thank y'all for joining us. For this messy. To me, tonight was a little bit messy, but I think we wasn't telling lies.
We were entitled to be messy. We haven't been out for a while, so we were entitled to.
Go for a minute, and it was built up. It was built up messiness.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Yvette. Yvette says, "Nice to have you both back."
Thanks, Yvette.
Thank you for joining us on this evening. Make sure y'all hit the like button. That's a free way to support our channel. Make sure y'all just go ahead and do it before you even come in. And then when you come in, get your glass of wine. We're going to start having like a drink of the day and see if we can do, and everybody have the drink of the day. And we all be sipping on the same thing. And then y'all let us know how y'all feel.
Right, we a week in advance so y'all can get it together.
Because tonight, I've been sipping this wine lately. Taylor Port is the devil.
Oh my God, you drinking Taylor Port? You drinking
Taylor Port? Taylor Port had me messed up this week.
You got the gallons. Shady over there with a gallon of Taylor Port.
Taylor Port had me acting a fool, and Taylor Port had me looking crazy this week. And I will say that Taylor Port had me looking crazy, but that's what I'm thinking on because there's still something left in my refrigerator, and I'm gonna drink everything that's in the refrigerator.
I did not know it gets you nice like that.
It's really good. It's really strong, and it's really cheap.
My boss would drink it because she didn't really drink. So when people buy her a drink in the bar, like she would order, she'll pack her cup with ice and sip on it, but she'll be sipping on that cup for a long time. I was like, I was laid out.
Taylor Port, number one, it will lay you out. It will.
See, y'all know I'm not drinking. No, I'm not drinking like
I can drink it on the weekends now.
Y'all get drunk
during the week. Taylor Port, I'm gonna just go ahead and admit it to y'all. Taylor Port had me almost like 2 hours late for work. I was in bed, sleep, living my best life, and I see the sun coming in through my window. And usually when I leave for work, it's usually dark. And I see the sun peeping in through my window. And that's when I knew I messed up. That Taylor Port had me sleeping, living my best life when I'm supposed to be at work. I called my supervisor. I said, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. But you looking at that Taylor Port empty bottle like.
I'm so sorry. I'll be there in a minute.
I blame you.
Oh, and yes, Char, I've been on Rise for like a month or so now, and I feel like I have lost weight since I've been on Rise, and then Rise is much better on my stomach than regular coffee because I am a coffee drinker. Rise is that mushroom coffee that they advertise on social media. It's so much better on my stomach, and I feel like I'm losing weight, and it tastes good. And it lasts a while, so I swear by it. But that Taylor Port, I can only drink it on Saturday and Sunday. I cannot drink it during the week. It is the devil. It is of the devil, and I can't do it no more because I was looking. When I tell you I was looking crazy this week, I was looking crazy.
I can imagine because I remember once I was on a Taylor Port kick because I had my because remember the Taylor Port bottle used to have it was shaped like this, and I used to get the gallon. But I have
the big one. The big one is $16.
The big gallon. I think because back then the big gallon was like 13 or something. Now,
oh my, it's really cheap, but this thing will get you where you need to be.
You need to go. It's taking you where
it'll take you. It'll take you on that magic school bus, and you will be knocked out. And yes, Shar, you're gonna love it. I mix it. I mix the mushroom coffee with a little honey sometimes and brown sugar. And
how does it taste? Does it taste drastically different from the regular coffee?
It tastes different, but it also tastes like coffee at the same time. It doesn't taste weird. It tastes better, and I feel like it's better for you because I feel like, you know how coffee makes you immediately want to go to the restroom? It's much better on my stomach.
Yeah.
If you drink coffee a lot like I do.
Love the taste of coffee, but I can't
love coffee too, but
I'm on the toilet brewing 2 minutes later. I mean, it's just brewing, just smelling coffee on the toilet, rocking back and forth.
That coffee, especially depending on which ones which brand you like, will have you on that toilet. But like I said, Rise is so much better on your stomach.
You know what's a good coffee? It's a coffee imitation coffee, but it's not coffee. It was called Postum.
Is it what type of coffee is it?
It's like coffee, but it's not caffeine coffee. I don't think it's called Postum. It was a coffee. I don't know if people remember it. They had it back in the day. It was like really popular because I know my Aunt Robin used to always drink that Postum. Like, oh my God. I just remember her walking up and down the hallway and she used to like stir with a spoon and you hear the click, click, click. And then she'll stand there.
The thing is,
she'll take 3 steps and slurp. So like while we sleep and we'll hear her shush.
I might drink some before I go to bed because it actually has no caffeine in it. And it's a great alternative to coffee. Like I was able to switch and I wasn't feeling any type of, withdrawals or anything. It was an easy transition. I drank the whole thing and it's worth it. I feel like I'm spending less money on coffee, and you really don't realize how much chemicals they put in our food and in our drinks. There's a lot of stuff they put in coffee that's not good for you.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that's not good for your stomach. Coffee coffee will have you on that toilet.
I tell you, every time I drink it,
I love coffee. I need to have it in the morning, but the Rise mushroom coffee, I love it. I do.
I'm gonna try it.
For a while.
I love oh my God, I love coffee flavored ice cream. But I'd be on the toilet just brewing, just smelling coffee because I'm like, ooh.
But it'll mess up your stomach. It'll have your stomach bubbling all day. But with that Rise, it's just smooth sailing.
I gotta try it. I'm gonna try it.
I know I was advertising. They need to pay me because I was boosting them up, but they need to pay me because it seems expensive, but when you think about it, you're spending the same amount or more on regular coffee because regular coffee ain't cheap either.
We're gonna have to put together a little commercial for you. You have to get paid
for
that.
They're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay me.
But you're gonna have the song in the background.
I do want to
rise up every day. I rise up.
See, MASE, that's the song. That's the song.
I'm saying, I can put together. I'm the creator. I can put together.
That's the song to choose for that. But thank y'all for joining us once again. Shout out to everybody who was in the chat. Kim and Nicole, thank you. And make sure you hit that like button. Catherine, Cheryl, Nola was here. I think Ranting was here as well. Fatima.
Yvette was
Chris
here.
Maxwell, Shar,
My homegirl Fatima. Shout out to Fatima.
Leo, Yvette, and if I miss somebody, try to Taylor Port and not my mind. Mace, do you have anything else to say before we close things out tonight?
Just don't forget to follow my YouTube channel, The MARROW Show. I will be bringing you some more content, and follow us both on Instagram. Follow Shady B at Shady Your Room on Instagram. We're gonna keep you laughing every morning with them damn videos. Them videos keep coming. You be having me dying laughing. Follow me on IG at Mace_Marrow, and follow me on my cooking page where I'm turning them hoes into housewives at Mace_Cooks.
I think that about wraps it up. So y'all have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see y'all on the next video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and we will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.